Globelander is getting ready to get decked out, well, kitted out to make the journey to the World Transplant Games, as I represent Team India right here at the 2025 World Transplant Games to be held in Germany. If you wondered what all goes into this car, well, this is a good time to see it, because we're now placing everything that I need. Well, not everything, there's still more to come, but this is just the basics. We have the whole shower system here, which needs to be fitted out. That's the pump, that's the water tank with 50 liters, and eventually this is the shower area. So we finally got the bed platform up and running. What we had to do was throw down the seats. You see the seats are down. We haven't really taken off the seats. That's the beauty of this system. It's by air down, gear up. This is our recovery kit. This is our compression dual tank ARB with a 1 liter tank, so I can even run power tools off it. So this really takes off most of the space, because these are essentials. Emergency kits, that's recovery and air, so in case I need to air up, air down, off-road, this thing comes in handy. Now we're going to obviously make our bed. To make our bed, we have this sound blanket that we've taken in to protect the wood. This wood is actually quite delicate. You know, you put something heavy, it starts creating a groove, as you can see. So it's not the best quality wood. I'm sure they've improved on it. But this investment has been made, and so I have to live with it and find a way to protect. So the sound blanket's on there to protect the wood and give us a little more cushioning. And speaking of cushioning, then comes the mattress. This is a double mattress, which is a 3-inch memory foam mattress. So with all this packing, it's going to be quite the comfortable bed. And then you have the protector sheets and then the bed sheets. All in all, it's going to look like a really comfy bed for 2 of us. Well, that's the pillow. Those are areas where we put our blankets and things. That needs to get looked at again, so we don't have it sagging like that with things we don't need. This is where all the chairs go in, and the axe is our fridge. This is where the kitchen and other spare parts and things are kept. There's not much room to store, considering we've converted this to becoming a bed. So for us to sleep in during, well, bad weather where we can't go out and open up our penthouse up top, or for security reasons. So the 3-inch mattress memory foam, well, it doesn't look 3 inches, right? So it's eventually going to fill some air in and fluff up a little bit. It's vacuum sealed, and now we're laying it on to where it's supposed to be. See, it's an exact fit, but we've got to, I need both hands here, guys, so I'll figure this out and then come back to you with this. Now you see, this is getting up to full size memory foam. It was packed like that, it's coming up. Eventually these will also pop up once the air gets absorbed in here. You see these little holes? This is just for it to breathe, right? So this is going to have a little breathing room. It's looking holy at the bottom as well. And we just got to let it get some air, and then let's put on the covers. This is what you call a protection layer. It's actually waterproof, so in case there are any spills and, you know, we drop stuff on the bed, it then protects it from traveling into the foam, because this is a layer of, well, I guess a little plastic or whatever, you know, in case we pee in the bed at night. I don't know, but frankly it's called a protection layer, and that's really what it's used for. Over this will come the fitted sheets. And now it's time to put on the fitted sheets, the bed sheets. 100% cotton. We want it to not sweat, so there's no what do you call that, polyester and whatever synthetic fabric, because there is going to be a lot of heat inside this car depending on the weather outside, and I want it to be the most comfortable. Preparing for a long journey is not easy. This is Gulfie. She has traveled 38 countries with me, taken me around the world safe, and now she's resting here at home, and it's time for Globelander to do that for us. We're going to hit our 100th country if all goes well in this plan, So she's already done 18, and the rest of it will hopefully be done in the next 14 months. Well, I don't know about you, so here we have almost a 4-inch mattress with everything on, from 3-inch, and it's comfy. It's comfy, very comfy. But do you think we're going to have room for 2 of us in here? It looks nice for 2 of us if there's nothing else, but we are going to have about this much straight down. We're going to have our luggage. Our luggage is going to take, we've got boxes of spare parts, there's food items, and there's our personal luggage will come on either side of the pillow. Well, we're going to carry only 2 60-liter bags with our personal clothing and whatever we need and require for this for a whole year. Imagine that, huh? We have closets full of clothes in our homes, but here this is all you got to use. And you think this is easy, it's not for the faint-hearted, but it is exciting for sure. If you can live with the minimal requirements in life, there's a world for you to explore. And now that the bed is made, it's time to start loading in the boxes. What's in the boxes? This one's carrying all my camping gear, while that one in there, already placed, has all my spare parts and my tools. Needs to be handy, so it's closer to the door on that side, while this one is closer to the back, so I don't have to keep taking it off, because I don't anticipate camping that often outside the car. And here's another piece of equipment that I do have. It is the Hardcore brand, Australian made LED lighting kit for camping. Once we have our awning and our tent up at campsite, we need lights, and these lights are sufficient. They also have anti-insect attraction lights, so we don't have insects buzzing around these lights, so that's another added bonus. So yep, that's one of the gear. And finally, the net is up as well, just to keep things from not moving too much. When you break and not break, these things get to be quite, they're heavy, so they move quicker than you think. We're almost done packing up this car, and one of the last few things to take on would be this stick. This stick was actually bought in Rajasthan, where shepherds and cowherds would use this for, to shepherd and herd the cattle, but also works as a dipstick. Now that's as high as the intake, cyclone intake for the breather, the engine breather. If we have to go into water, this is going to act as a depth gauge, and if I know the water is coming this deep, it might not be a good idea to wade in it, but anything short of that will make this a go. And this is where it finds its place. It's just long enough to keep on the side. It's going to roll around here and there, I know, but we'll have stuff to keep it blocked. And on this side we have my megaphone, of course my hundi, my GoPro. Yeah, that's about all in except our personal luggage, which in a few days we'll get in there as well. We will send it with the car, so we don't have to carry anything on the plane with us. The next thing to take with us and to fix up as needed would be our kitchen area. So this comprises of this toolbox, and most of it is our kitchen: the stove, the pans, the butane, the oil spray, the cutlery. We have radios in here, and of course the kettle and plates and food and whatever else we need to carry, provisions. There's dal and rice in there. The masala dabba will come in here, and essentially will keep us quite connected to our Indian palate, so to speak. We will get food everywhere, I know, but sometimes you crave the dal and khichdi chawal kind of thing, so we've got to be sure that we have all of that. The other thing we carry would be this, because these are the 3 legs of the commode, where we need to pee and crap. Of course there'll be a garbage bag attached to it that we will then get rid of. That table is the cam table. So all of them snugly fitting. I think we've just about loaded everything else other than our personal items. Food stuff and other things will come back in later once we get all the masala dabbas refilled with fresh masalas. What's in there right now is stuff that's been around for over a year, which we need to clean up.